Just tied up enough. Chip down the ice.
Bolton's having a look at somebody.
Anderson almost entering the zone ahead of the puck there, a bit too keen, but stays on side, feeds the puck forward. Kind of a net there, and there's a
clear down
collision behind the play.
No call on the play, but
There's
Bolton's going to go.
Hill, yeah.
Bolton will knock Hill out. I will tell you that for free.
I'm not sure. If something's occurred there, again, I'm not, we're watching the play. It's T.J. Anderson down on the boards.
Fair play to Hill for standing up for his teammate, but don't do it against Jake Bolton.
Well, this is one thing I think the Raiders.
Shark definitely felt that one.
Sharks looking for a call here as Boycer was taken down. And a punch thrown there.
Glove punch there from Gulliver right in front of the official. And
Carruth's in there.
Well, gloves are dropped. Both gloves are dropped and they've gone for it. Carruth and Gulliver gone for it in there. Carruth did very well hanging in on that. And I think he actually slipped more than anything from Gulliver, and Gulliver just landed on top of him.
I think that was
let's have a look. Yeah,
I just pulled him down.
He slipped. He definitely lost the edge. One hand on it. You saw Gulliver sort of swing, and
we'll see better from here,
maybe one connection now. Definite connection. Carruth definitely hit him with one on one side, and then lost the edge almost as he was.
Yeah, but we call Kyle. But punches thrown by both players. That's a cracking fight. A good uppercut there by Blues. Never really connected. But then doing well, and they're just trying to push over. Well done. Both really well done there. After the buzzer though, and I remember last season a fight after the buzzer got some serious penalties. There's Blues and Coulter. I think Coulter banged his head as he was pushed over, banged the back of his head on the ice. So he's holding his head. And there's going to be discussions on what happens here. Anyway. And there's like a fight on the go. And Hamill.
And Hill.
And Hill got in a couple of good punches. Hamill got in a couple of good punches, and Hill kind of slipped to the end there. I would say that's probably.
Well, that's definitely a David 1, Goliath 0 in terms of the size there. The Raiders so off the board. And that's going to be another penalty. I think it was Lewis Young with maybe a late hit there. The Raiders take umbrage to that. But it's going to be Lewis Young that looks like he's taking that penalty. It was Palmer that he hit. He scored on the last one, clinical shot after. Okay.
Oh, that's done.
Danskin jumped straight to the aid of Wesser, who took a stick to the face there with a bit of malice. Danskin's not having that on his teammate. Everybody on nice ties up.
Completely. The game stopped and he's just hit him across the back of the head.
Solway physio, Hazel straight on nice to see to Wesser.
Danskin sticking up for his teammate. Robin Elliott's arm straight in the air.
I'm not sure who it was that?
I think it's...
Is that Anderson, was it, that made the initial hit there? No. Keepers, sorry, the referee still trying to figure this one out. Linesman Lewis Gibson speaking to the Raiders men in the box.
I
It
think
looks
Miller's
like
out the
Miller's
game.
been ejected from the game.
Yep. Miller, ejection.
You often find when you have incidents such as this, it can light a fire under a team. Hopefully it lights a fire under the Sharks and they can come flying back into this game.
Good stick in there as Jasper Foster goes hard. And there's a fight. It's Foster and Carruth. It's a lightweight battle. Some good punches being thrown in there. And they tap each other. Well done. Fans of both sides appreciated that one.
They're lacking into Ferrara.
Oh, and that's a... Oh! Number 89. Let me look at my game sheet. Scott Henderson. I'd love to see a replay of that. I think that's high on Henderson. Sorry, Henderson on Ferrara.
So Gretton and Boyd having a bit of a dance.
Yeah, a few bombs being put down. Joe gets back up. Come on. So it's a hugging contest at the moment. Then Joe gets one on. Fans enjoying it, but it's going nowhere.
It's more of a tango than a... There we go.
Oh,
officials step
Boyd
in.
Looked like one after they'd been called, but... So, Phantoms 4. If we just get the replay, there's Ferrara goes forward. Yeah, there's a high stick for Henderson on Luke Ferrara.
So Boyd is in the box. Gretton is in the box. I'm going to assume it's going to be 5 for fighting.
They're selling blankets in the box. Joe might need one. He's been there. This is his third penalty of the period.
I once saw Dave Cloutman give a penalty for community dancing, and I think that's probably what we've got there.
So the score, let's do some housekeeping while the officials try and sort this out, and you're seeing a replay. 4-2 to the home side. Sharks scored the opener, Phantoms with 4 unanswered. Sharks get one at the start of the period, the third period, and...
Henderson's also in the box.
There's Dylan Stewart coming in. Shot comes in. And the hit takes Stewart's helmet off, and he'll have to go to the sidelines.
Yeah, that was
a good hit.
That definitely hurt him.
It hurt me, Kieran. I'm up here in the stands. Young back to Boyce in front. And he goes down again under the challenge of Kerlin. And it's going off in the corner. Kerlin's up. You can see that. He's fit. Boyce is still down. Looking at seeing if there's any blood coming. MK are going to the penalty box, that's for sure. And the fans not particularly happy. Well, let's see what happens. And it's going to be game for Forsberg. Forsberg's been ejected.
To me, that's a right call. Like,
let's just see exactly what happens here.
I get sticking up for your goalie, like 100%, but like he's literally just like Boyce has got no chance. He's already on the deck. He's still laying punches into him.
Right, let's see if there's any more. Right, let's have a look at the replay if we can, as Forsberg goes. It's all come down on the ice, so let's see if we can see the replay here. So Boyce is through. He goes down. And it was the cross check and the.
Yeah, it's a bad collision. Like it's.
Away. It is a breakaway.
The clock is going to beat Spads.
He shoots, and it's well wide and handsome, and that was a glorious chance there. And I'm just keeping an eye. There's stuff going on here. Instead, is still angry. Yeah, all sorts of high. There's going to be penalties here. It's an absolute stramash. Wilkstead hasn't cooled down from his penalty. You see Callum Boyd. He's had his helmet ripped off. Instead is probably going to end up, and there's still going on. That's Hodge in there as well.
Well, we don't know what started that, but it was very much a case of Jordan Boycer and Max Wright. That's something happening. The Bison have seen it and taken exception to it and have gone over.
Stead came straight out of the box and went right over.
Stead should, well, again, if you go by the letter of the law, the fact that Will Stead has left the box, re-entered instead of going to the bench, he should be gone.
He shouldn't have went to the bench. I mean, he would have.
He should be gone.
Yeah, it was the end of the period. And it's still unclear what's actually happening here.
This has been
Hepburn's off, he's going to the changing room. Sharks going to the changing room. They're just going to leave it for the officials to deal. Wilson's still spitting verbs at somebody.
This has been total head loss from the Bison.
Of course, the fans getting involved in it now too. The Bison are going to have to walk through the fans. Stead still wanting to have chats with folk. And he's making gestures to the officials. That's never a... That was Callum Boyd. And there's still shenanigans going on. The linesman's looking, and I have to say, Tom Anderson looked to take a punch on the ground, and it's going to go again. And no hands up by the orange armbands.
Oh, here we go.
It's unbelievable. Scotty Henderson knocks his man down.
That's Will Stead with Henderson. Shankar's trying to get at someone as well. Milton and Arsenauer cuddled up at centre ice.
Stead's still looking to go with anybody just now. He really has to be careful. Shankar in the box. This will be a power play for Solway, and there's going to be a go in here. Oh, unprovoked attack from behind. Cheap shot. Cheap shot. Tom Anderson mugged from behind. There will be. And that really poor. Really, really poor. Anderson jumped from behind. Not good at all. And Milton has lost his head. And quite frankly will be banned for quite some time.
But he's actually not been thrown out. Hallam Wilson has been said, this is just ridiculous.
Well, Milton's going to get done by Dopp, so that was I think it might have been Dylan Webb.
Entering a bit of a panic mode here now. Got to put everything to the net. I think Bart's going to go Thompson.
Yeah, here we go. Janssens having a go as well.
Here we go.
Janssens and Fielder having a go.
Oh yeah, Yanni. Oh yeah, Yanni.
Oh, what a fight.
Oh.
Fielder says he's never lost a fight. Took a few pounds there, didn't he?
Wow.
Tie up in front of the Raiders bench down there. Briggs and Huggett involved. Henderson pushing with Briggs, and there's going to be a bit of something here. They're grabbing it. Those jaw gloves are off. Henderson versus Briggs.
Henderson's a big unit. He's got the size advantage over Briggs.
Are we going to see something?
Of course, it always goes out of our view. Can't see a damn thing now, unfortunately.
Hang on, I can. And there's
separated now.
Separated off. Briggs is he's trying to celebrate from the ground and falling over. You can see it just in the corner of your screen there. But the refs at some point come in. They've come in now and split it up.
A couple of left-handers.
Exciting ending here.
Yeah, what way is it going to go though? Who knows?
Oh, here we go. Kyle Carruth dropping the gloves.
Who's he with?
29.
That's Elliot Lewis. Lewis with a couple of big right hooks.
Oh, they're chalking.
Oh, some good
yeah.
Well, Lewis had a couple of big right hands in there, and Carruth ultimately dragged him to the ground. And a bit of blood coming from Elliot, I think, in his nose, so Carruth caught